Now from Eyewitness Sports, this is the Wendy's Friday Night Blitz.
Welcome into the Friday Night Blitz. Ruthie Polinsky, I'm Yanni Karakis. Maury Hirschgordon will be in shortly. Ruthie, we have every game in the state of Rhode Island tonight. And I have to say, probably the best slate of games this year. We have some good stuff.
Really good highlights, and you're really proud that we got every single game, as you should be. And there were a lot of big-time matchups in Division 1, many with playoff implications. But tonight we start in Division 2 with our game of the week, a 5-0 East Greenwich team visiting a 4-1 Lincoln team. Head coach Sean Cavanaugh will be mic'd up a little bit later on the show. Lincoln hosting EG on a special salute to service night. Early first quarter, EG driving Conrad Swanson, the handoff to Matthew Licciardi, literally runs over a man and gets into the end zone at 7-0 Avengers. Big play here, ensuing Lions drive. Randall Hine looks to pass. Finds an opening instead. He'll take off. He'll get pushed out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. Very next play, John Jaramillo finishes the drive. He'll go into the end zone to tie the game at 7-7. Avengers score again. Licciardi finding the end zone again for the second time to make it 14-7. A little bit later, Conrad Swanson, he pulls a Tom Brady and quarterback sneaks it in from a yard out. So Avengers go up 2 scores. Lincoln doesn't lay down. Tyler Dusty stiff arms this guy, fakes out a few others, and he'll get into the end zone. But East Greenwich would pull away for a 46-21 win. Good
Lived
stuff.
up to the billing. D1 action, Cranston West hosting Barrington at the stadium. Scoreless second quarter. Cam Alves goes up top to Matt Caravallo. Sensational grab, 12-yard score, 7-0 Falcons. Barrington driving inside the West red zone, going for it on fourth down. Cam Alves says, "Gimme that one." In the end zone, picks it off. He does it on both sides of the football. Nice return to set up his team on offense. Moments later, Cam will take this one in himself. A throwing touchdown, a pick, and a rushing touchdown in consecutive drives. One of the best in the state. Falcons win 21-7.
Front runner for our Blitz 12 Heisman Award.
St. Ray's all pumped up to visit NK. Skippers get on board early. James Osmanski finds Shane Kenyon in the end zone. That's a nice hookup. These two do it again. Osmanski to Kenyon right in front of the camera. Plenty to cheer for in North Kingstown tonight. Skippers win 42-21. For more D1 action now, let's bring in Maury Hirschgordon. You were at the Hendricken game, Maury.
Yeah, guys, the defending champs looking to stay unbeaten, continue their march towards yet another Super Bowl. They were back on their home turf, taking on Cranston East under the lights. East coming in looking for its first win of the year. Midway through the first quarter, Tom Camella up top to Andres Andujar. 50-50 ball goes the Hawks' way. They strike first, 8-0. The offense keeps on humming. This time it's on the ground. Noah Doggin weaves his way through, absorbs the contact, and walks into the end zone. No test for the Hawks tonight. 43-7, your final. LaSalle and Portsmouth. Big crowd out in Portsmouth. Key playoff matchup. Patriots 3-0 in league play. Rams 3-1. Home team jumped out to the lead. Ben Hurd to Eric Federico. Great grab in the end zone. Portsmouth up 7-0. Rams tie it, then get a huge play on special teams. Alex Nawn gets the punt block. Ball bounces around. Joe McNamara picks it up and would get inside the 10-yard line, and that just a little too easy for the Rams offense. Nate Lucier finds his way into the end zone. One of 3 touchdowns on the night, 21-14 over Portsmouth.
That's his go-to move. Cumberland hosting SK. Clippers up big in the second half, adding to it on special teams. Skipper's punt, Ryan Larson returns it. Literally all the way. Gets around some guys, makes his way down the sideline into the end zone. It's 43-0 Cumberland, but SK still fighting. Yanni, your Rebels. Rory Hazard takes the handoff out of the backfield, down the sideline, into the end zone to prevent the shutout. SK would then recover an onside kick. Cumberland doesn't like that, so they're going to score on defense. The ball comes out. Fumble recovered by Shane Mearbot. He'll take it back the other way for the score. Clippers get the win 49-8.
Let's dive back into Division 2 after the SK performance. Middletown and Coventry both in need of a win on this evening. Winner takes sole possession of third in 2B. Islanders lost a tough road game to Burrillville last week. They had the early lead. Oakers trying to tie it. Nolan Robidoux not having it. The INT at the 3-yard line goes up and gets it. Middletown would eventually turn that into points. Caleb Lees hands to Tyrone Francis Jr. Perfect counterplay. Middletown wins 28-10. Islanders now 3-2.
Rogers cheerleaders getting their fans fired up. Vikings looking to keep hold of the third seed in D2A, hosting Classical. Home team with a second half lead. They get a big special teams play. Justin Pava with the punt block. Caven Lockhart would recover near the sideline before getting knocked out of bounds. Rogers turns that into points. Max Newsom to Khalil Jones diving in for the score. Final quarter, same play, same result. Newsom to Jones. Rogers wins 27-14.
West Warwick making the trip to Mount Hope. Both teams looking for their first W of the year. Huskies offense in gear. Aiden Ramalia hands it to Isaac Hart. Gets sprung with a great block from Patrick Pitts. He weaves his way 21 yards to pay dirt. 7-0 Huskies. Then some more from Isaac. Ramalia finds him in the flat. Nicely done. He turns on the Jets. Nice block from Jordan Pompey, and he is off. 71-yard pass and catch. Mount Hope wins 46-16.
The Wendy's Friday Night Blitz continues.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Blitz.
Thank you. I'm Ruthie Polinsky. He's Yanni Krokis. Time to talk D3, and Pilgrim is undefeated so far this year. The Patriots hosting NP tonight. Pilgrim hosting North Providence. Great jerseys from the Patriots tonight in their support during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Love it. Scoreless game in the first. Cougars back to pass, and they're picked off by Connor Fallon, and he finds the end zone. The Patriots draw first blood, 6-0. Same score a little later on in the quarter. Read option for QB Mike Borges, decides to keep it himself. It's a good call. Gets in the end zone untouched. Pilgrim remains undefeated, 6-0 with a 50-0 win.
In Pawtucket, Tolman hosting Central Falls at Max Reed Field. First quarter, Jordan Cooper finds Danny Akinshea. Corner of the end zone, Tolman takes the early lead. Next possession for Tolman. This time Cooper takes it himself. He navigates in for 6. Tigers offense not stopped early. More from Cooper. Maybe the pass of the night. Beautiful right in stride to Isaiah Prince. 68 yards to the house.
Wow.
Tolman over Central 27-22.
In Warwick, Tollgate hosting Hope at Vets. 14-6 Titans early third quarter. Quarterback Grayson Pesquina rolls left, throws against his body to a wide open Christian Raposa, who finds the end zone. 22-6 lead for the Titans. Later in the quarter, play action to Pasquina to an open Anthony Shaw, beats a man, and then he's off. What a beauty. Convincing win for Tollgate, 38-6.
I like those all reds.
In Massachusetts, Greater New Bedford Vocational visiting Dighton Rehoboth. GNB Voc driving Sheldon Clark on the end around. He will find his way to the end zone for the touchdown. Then going through the air, Ethan Almedia over the middle. Nice grab by Jisaiah DeBurgo for the score. GNB Voc beats DR 27-10. That's a lot of letters.
A lot of letters there. All right, every week we take you inside the huddle and onto the sideline for our Coach Mic'd Up segment.
This week, it's a good one. Lincoln's Sean Kavanaugh doing the honors during our game of the week with the Lions hosting East Greenwich.
Good luck. Nice, Paulie. Have a good one, brother. Huh? Have a good one. Where's Randall? Where's 9? We know they're going to throw. We're going to throw. What's saying? We just got to get it. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Go forward, Randall. Go. Go. Tuck it. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead, Randall. Get away. Okay. Nice run, man. It's a way to make things happen. Kick it. Kick it. It's going to be a night. It's going to be a night. I got to give you the ball, man. Good things to happen. Nice job. We needed that. Hey, we needed that. There's nobody there. How can there be nobody there? Oh, good job. Yeah, quick one. Good aggressiveness. Hey, hey. Nice job. Right? Hey, just get him there. You're huge. Just shield. Right? Keep playing hard. You're on field goal, right? No, no.
That'll do it for the Blitz. All the highlights online at WPRI.com. And as always, we send you out with our Band of the Week, Hendricken with White Stripes 7 Nation Army. Good night.